it forces us to go back and feel bad about all the bad things we did. And it forces us to have anxiety, which is the future brought into the present, future fears brought into the present. And so, you're a nature guy. So when you go out and fish or hunt, I love to fish, I fly fish. And that is a big part of my meditation. When I'm out there with a fly rod in my hand, with the sunrise or sunset, that is a form of meditation. I don't think about anything other than trying to get my fly to the fish, get them to eat it, set the hook, and get them in the boat, and then release them safely. That's the only thing present in my mind. There's two resources that might be good to your viewers on this, depending upon whether they want to do something more about this or not. One is a book. It's a little spiritual. I don't agree with everything in it, but it's called The Power of Now. Have you heard of this book?
I have not. I've not seen that.
This is a great book. It's by Eckhart Tolle. It is a great book on how to get yourself in the present, and that all the answers are already within us, and how the mind is kind of like the devil. And once we understand what the mind is really doing, because it's just a computer that most of the time is completely programmed the wrong way. And so we need to reprogram our computers, and we need to ignore 90% of what the computer is saying to us right now, because all of that is taking the worst of our past and creating all these fears of the future. So that's a great book. And then there's a great meditation program. I don't do a lot of it. I'm not one of these guys that's super structured with it. I learned the right way to meditate once, and then I do it when I feel I need to. But like you, I get really present a lot more now the older I get, because I understand now the power of it. And when you let that traffic book goes by, it's easier to do. And the problem today, everybody's in information overload. Everybody's trying to multitask, and it's the opposite of being present. Instead, our minds, like when I do a podcast with you, you now are the most important person in my life, as is your audience. That's all I care about. I don't care who walks in my door. I don't care who's calling me. I'm not going to look at my cell phone. I don't care about these storms. But it took a while to get here, and I'm constantly challenging myself to become deeper with it. But The Power of Now is a great resource. Another one on the meditation side, if you want to really learn more about meditation, it's called Ziva, Z-I-V-A. I forgot the woman, I think her name is Emily, that owns it and runs it. But most of the meditation apps are all guided type of meditation. That's fine, but it becomes too much of a crutch. She basically takes you through a program to teach you. I don't get paid. I'm not trying to endorse it in any way, but I did pay for it and went through it, learned really the power of meditation, how to use it. And it's not stressful. It's just the opposite. It's just understanding that at a moment of time, if you feel like you're not present, you can take action to tie it back and do something about it pretty quickly. You can get yourself into that present state very rapidly through some form of meditation.
I think the key takeaway from everything that you've said in this portion is self-awareness. You got to be self-aware of what your why is and who you are in order to have a savage mind, in order to be a savage.